Timo was a young boy who lived on a small island surrounded by a wide, peaceful lake. The island was beautiful, with tall trees, colorful birds, and fresh water. But beneath its beauty, the island held a painful secret. Many women who were expecting babies lived there, but they were filled with fear. When the time came for them to give birth, they needed help from doctors. Sadly, there were no doctors or hospitals on the island. The only way to get medical help was by crossing the lake in a small, old boat. The boat was often broken or unavailable, and sometimes the lake's water was too rough and dangerous to travel on. Because of this, many women lost their babies during childbirth. Some even lost their own lives. The island was full of sadness and grief. Mothers cried quietly in their homes, and children watched as families grew smaller. Timo saw this sorrow every day. He watched mothers holding their empty arms and fathers trying to stay strong. This sadness made Timo feel heavy inside, but it also gave him hope. He wanted to change things. He wanted to make sure no mother or baby would ever be lost again. Timo dreamed of becoming a doctor who could help the sick and a builder who could make strong boats that could cross the lake safely. Even though he was just a boy, he promised himself that he would learn everything he could to help his people. He asked many questions, read every book he could find, and listened closely to travelers who passed by the island. He knew it would be hard, but Timo believed that with courage and hard work, anything was possible. One day, when Timo was old enough, he stepped onto a big boat that would take him far away from his island. As the island became smaller and smaller behind him, his heart felt heavy. He looked back at the homes where mothers had cried and at the small boats that had not been able to save lives. The quiet lake held many memories of pain. But Timo also felt something else, excitement and hope. He was leaving to learn how to bring help and happiness back to his island. At school on the mainland, Timo worked very hard. Some days, he felt tired and missed his island very much. Sometimes, he felt lonely and wished he could see his family again. But whenever he felt sad or discouraged, he thought about the mothers who needed him and the babies who never came home. This gave him strength. He studied medicine to become a doctor and learned how to fix engines and build boats strong enough to sail through the worst storms. After many long years of study and hard work, Timo finally returned to his island. The people were surprised and happy to see him. They had heard about the boy who left with hope and had come back with the knowledge and tools to save lives. Timo built a small hospital on the island. He brought medicines, medical tools, and trained helpers. He also brought new boats with strong engines that could carry mothers safely and quickly across the lake, no matter how rough the water was.